Hello guys, and welcome to the day of rage. I have a feeling that today I am going to be raging because do you know what day it is? Well, actually I am already quite angry. I am angry because I forgot to take my clothes off and everything when I went to sleep last night when I logged out. And of course nowadays every time I log out, I log in dead with nobody to see. That's just another minor bug introduced into the game by the all-wise developers. But anyways, I've put on sorts of bizarre leather armor. I really like actually the leather armor, especially the trousers. Not so sure about the tight top with the huge cleavage, but the trousers are quite cool. Anyway, that's just one of the problems introduced by the all-wise developers. The other problem is going to probably be more serious, and we'll see it in a second, because today is the day when the tree should have finished its evolution. Except I have been reading the forums, and according to the forums, the tree is actually gonna get stuck, and I know horrible things are gonna happen. And apparently the whole tree thing, the guardian tree that is, of course, which I've been growing for, I don't know, over 3 weeks. It's not quite 4 weeks. It takes 12 days for one growth period, and we've already done 2. So according to many people on the forums, it basically gets stuck and you can't evolve it anymore. And to be honest, even if you could, I really don't want to do another 2 weeks of looking after the bloody tree, because it has seriously made me hate this game. I mean, honestly, gathering 250, I mean, just think, by now I've made 24 of those special fertilizers, and each one of them needs 250 rare grass. I am so exhausted I can't even talk right. I mean, honestly, I have better things to do with my time than pick grass for about half an hour every day. It's just dreadful. But honestly, the fact, and look at this, right? This has been growing, except it hasn't, because it's got 22 hours on it, which is, so it seems, it's almost like this doesn't get, it seems like this doesn't get loaded up when I'm not online at the farm, which is crazy, because, you know, it will never grow anything if I have to be logged in for it to work. I mean, this is in Minecraft, so that's a bit buggy. The other problem is I've just not been able to find any, we never wrote that insect. I've just not been able to find any water elementals, so I've been relying on farming for all the water cores. It's just been dreadful. Let me just say, I don't think it's a very good game design to get your people that bored with something, and, you know, 4 weeks or whatever. I can understand them wanting things to be difficult and challenging, not a problem with that, but oh my god, he's got no stamina. That's not very good, is it? Come on, mate, get some stamina. It's only a level 8 tiger. Just kill the level 8 and then you can, well, I'm assuming you would like some food. Yeah, and you know, 24 magic potion bottles a day to keep this running, it's not that bad now that we've got the deer for gathering magic shards, but it really isn't good. Oh, one of my shapeshifter magics is gone up. So here's the tree. Let's have a look at it. What does it say? Can evolution. I don't think evolution is really a verb, you know. I think evolve is a verb. Evolution, not so much. So there is this, enjoy a meal, craft all, remote use item, revive, take all from folder. And yeah, it says it can evolution. But is it evolutioning? It is not. Yep, totally and utterly broken. And well, even if it could evolution, I would not want it to evolution. If it, if it just evolved into the grown-up thing, then that would be fine. But if it evolutioned, I would. There we go. I mean, come on, guys. How can you put something this grindy and that takes such a long time in the game and then have it end up being broken? I mean, do the developers really hate the gamers? Do they really want the people who play the game to hate them and hate the game? I've not complained about the game. I've actually really enjoyed it till very recently, despite the many bugs and problems, because I don't know, it's the gameplay itself, the ideas are really good, and it is early access. But I don't think early access excuses that kind of stunt. I mean, if something is that grindy, first of all, nothing in the game should be that grindy. But secondly, if something is that grindy, then don't put it on, or at least tell people it's not finished. Let the people know. Oh, I think Drew can manage with this guy. No? Drew, why you do no damage? He actually is quite well, he did kill it. Poor Drew probably needs some magic essence. I don't think he... Do you have any magic essence, Drew? Let's have a look at you. Yes, he does have food. Okay, good. I mean, honestly, how could you? It's been like, it just feels forever since I tamed Drew and built the tree in him. It's mind-boggling. I cannot believe how anybody could have allowed this to happen, because, I mean, yeah. I think I'm gonna stop recording and just get over my rage. I mean, I wasn't completely unprepared for this. I did see reports of this on the forum, but quite honestly, this tree would have to be, I don't know how amazing this tree would have to be to justify the insanely grindy boredom of looking after it for 4 weeks. Anyway, I will stop now and I will get back to you after I have calmed down. So this is a couple of days afterwards, actually more than a couple probably, and the tree is still here. I was going to totally give up on it. I probably will still. This is after the big update that added the fire curve, and I think I just wanted to see whether it fixes this. So it says that fertilizer water required, time left 0, there is no activated housing near this facility, but it does now give me the evolve button. Which, did I just press it? Or does it just give me a button but actually... Oh. Maybe it needs the food to evolve. Or maybe it just needs... Oh. Alright. Well, if it needs the food, then it's not getting any. So I'm having total failure to get water. I mean, if the evolution thing worked, I suspect all that would do is go into another 12-day next stage of growth, and I am just not doing that. I am giving up on this game, whatever happens, because I'm all grinded out. I think I have quite a high tolerance for grinding, but eventually even I wear down. Let's see whether it just needs... Oh my god, and there is darkness comes. Yeah. Well, to be honest, that might not be such a bad thing, because it probably means that also, after the update, my graphic quality is just dreadful. I mean, look at these graphics. I wonder if it's just that the settings reset to the lowest possible thing, but I am just not bothered. I just can't be bothered to check anything out. Well, clearly I am, because I am checking this out, but... Land, you stupid thing. Land? Are you landed? I think it's landed. The graphics is so bad The graphics is so bad. Okay, can we evolve now? No, it needs the food. Right, well, since there's gonna be some meteors going down, so I'm having a problem farming. I'm having a real problem farming for the essences. Because my farming is just, when I'm offline, my farming is just not progressing at all. Like, it's been a few days. It hasn't used up fertilizer, but it hasn't grown any water essences. And I cannot find... I can't find any water elementals. I just can't. I even went around the fishing villages, flew around the coast where I usually used to see them. They're all gone. There's plenty of earth elementals, but no water ones. So I can't, even if I wanted to, I couldn't make the fertilizer. I mean, I'd quite like to just press the evolve button just to see what it's like, but yeah, unless I can find some elemental cores, I can't do that. So I'll be with you in a minute just for my final decision. Oh wow, look at this. Okay, that's an interesting evolution. I don't know. Wow. That looks weird. That looks very weird. Alright guys, so I've brought a new seal, but I have a feeling that this, I just feel that this is ridiculous. What does the tree say? Aha, it's healthy. But see, I think it's going to have another... I mean, it's kind of interesting, right? Because its texture is very, very different now. But is that just because it hasn't been given a texture? I don't know, to be honest with you guys. I don't know if I can keep this going on for another 12 days. Yeah, I think basically... what this tells me, this grey, is that they haven't even made a texture for it. Isn't that the impression you get? I honestly don't know whether I can keep this going for another 12 days. I mean, I'd really like to find out what's happening with this, but it's kind of ridiculous. So yeah, I don't know. This might well be the end of the episode, but watch this space. Perhaps in another 12 days I will post another update, because if we look at it, it's, you know, it's gone up by 0.004%. So this is gonna be another 12-day stage, and I'm sorry, but I think 24 days is more than enough for any game mechanic. You know, it's just ridiculous. It is. And the fact that it breaks the bloody house seal is just very, very annoying. Alright, anyway, I will decide how I feel about this. I very much doubt I will continue with this series, because honestly, growing this tree has, well, it has just made me not want to play this anymore, and there's nobody, as far as I can tell, nobody else plays on the server, so you know, it's kind of like single player. But anyway, guys, we might come back to this series once if there are any good updates that they really need to do something about the farming and the magic cores and this tree, etc. They really need to yeah, improve it in some way, because right now insufficient resources to repair. Interesting. But I don't want to repair it. Alright, I will stop babbling now. Thank you very much for watching this series, and I will see you probably not in the next episode of this, but I will see you in the next episode of whatever else it is that I decide to play. Bye bye.